I've had a few days to think about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, and while I've been considering Spider-Man crossovers before, the trailer highlights the return of a star from the now nostalgic Sam Raimi trilogy. I didn't recognize a whole lot from the Andrew Garfield movies, and while it's more to my liking that way, that kind of defeats the purpose of a crossover. Everyone from the Sam Raimi movies is young enough to return, despite the villains being the parents and mentors of Generation X. Well, at least the ones we see teased here. It's not in the trailer, but will we finally get resolution on the Sandman? Sam Raimi and co. really wanted to work with him, but no. They had to showcase Venom, Sony said. We see the third movie costume worn by Tom Holland Spider-Man in one or two shots of the trailer, but we do not actually see Tom Hardy or Woody Harrelson or their iconic symbiotes. The trailer music is awesome. Carries the familiar tune of the 60s theme song. The song has had multiple versions over the years, most notably by Aerosmith. Their guitarist, Joe Perry, played a version of it for the animated series opening. Only the lyrics were Spider Blood, radioactive spider blood. It had a proper cover by the whole band in the end credits of the 2002 movie, before playing the original. Hearing it again with the new version, I was reminded that 10 years after the 60s Spider-Man, there was a 70s Spider-Woman. I wonder what people could do with her opening. The trailer starts with him being outed, like how he outed himself during the Civil War crossover, but done to him by an enemy here. It gravely increases the danger to his family and friends. Will we see Aunt May, spoiler, here? Or maybe she'll be more like a Joyce Summers figure, lying to police, supplying snacks, being a listening ear, that sort of thing. Happy doesn't look, well, very happy to be surrounded by uniformed gunmen. What's that about? And just like in Brand New Day, Doctor Strange has been contacted to make everybody forget Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Ironically, he'd also been the one to make people remember Jennifer Walters was She-Hulk at this time in the books. But the way that bit is set up, Wong is relegated to a butt monkey, which is a shame. Parody accounts like Honest Trailers and How It Should Have Ended have already commented on his wasted potential. Not to mention what we saw him do with a pair of swords in Spider-Man the Animated Series. And I noticed something. Seems like they're trying to take the worst of the printed material in the 2000s to see if they can make masterpieces of them now. Well, that certainly explains the stuff that got printed in the new 10s. But now that we've passed all that, what would I like to see them cross over with, and who would I like to see them face? But are we here for just another reaction to the spliced footage that everyone's going to see anyway? Are we going to see which Spider-Man I'd like to see Tom Holland team up with? And toast our own preferred combinations in the comments. Or at least just roast them. Either way, please do. You'll help me a lot with the algorithm.